If both of your exponents are even, then what you have to do is rewrite the integral using these double angle formulas here. So for instance, if you had integral of sine squared, then you'd have to rewrite that as integral of 1/2 times 1 minus cosine 2x dx, and integrate that. And this is something we can integrate pretty easily. Integrate the 1, you get x. Integrate cosine 2x, you get sine 2x divided by 2 plus c. So let's look at this example down here. We got cosine x, or cosine to the 4th x. So what you have to do with this is rewrite it as cosine squared x squared. Now, the important thing here is that you get a 2 here. If this had been, let's pretend for a moment this has been cosine to the 6th, then this would have to be a 3 up here. That way you get 2 times 3 gives you 6. But let's don't do that. Let's do the problem that's given to us. All right. So I've got to replace this cosine squared x. I've got to replace that with 1/2. Let's see, 1 plus cosine 2x. dx. All right, and I've got this squared. That's the square from here. So I've replaced cosine squared with all of this stuff. Now I've got to square this whole thing in here. So that means I've got to square the half. Give myself a little more space. So I've got to square the half. And then squaring this thing on the inside, I get 1 plus 2 cosine 2x plus, when I square this last term, I get cosine squared 2x. So I can bring that 4th out front. I'm going to move this over so I have more space. I can bring the 1/4 out front. Then I've got 1 plus 2 cosine 2x plus cosine squared 2x. All right, so this is easy to integrate. This is easy to integrate. This, though, I've got to use the double angle formula again. So this gives me 1/4 integral of 1 plus 2 cosine 2x plus, now I've got to replace the cosine squared with 1/2 times 1 plus cosine of, not 2x this time, it's going to be 4x dx. All right, why is it 4x dx? Because what this says up here is cosine squared of x is equal to 1/2, all that. If you just replace this x here with, whatever, a square, then cosine squared of this block is equal to 1/2 times 1 plus cosine 2 times that block. And in this case down here, the block that we're dealing with is 2x. So we have to double that block to get the 4x here. All right, now we can integrate. I am low on space. I should have put more space in here, but I can make it fit. When we integrate this, we get x. This gives me, when you integrate cosine, you get positive sine. And then you have to divide by 2. So we had the 2 there, and we're dividing by 2, so that just leaves us with a 1. Integrate the 1/2, you get a half x. All right, and then this bit over here, when you integrate cosine 4x, you get sine of 4x. But then you have to divide by 4 and put that together with the half on the front, so you get 1/8. We get all that plus c. So this is our answer.